Hello and welcome to our story about a dark chapter in history, Auschwitz, a place of unimaginable horror and suffering. But before we dive in, let's set the scene. We're in a serene Polish countryside where life seemed peaceful and tranquil. However, beneath this serene landscape lay a sinister secret, a concentration camp that would become synonymous with unspeakable cruelty. Auschwitz, one of the most infamous names associated with the Holocaust, stands as a somber reminder of one of history's darkest chapters. Located in the serene Polish countryside, where life once seemed peaceful, it became synonymous with unimaginable horror and cruelty. The Auschwitz concentration camp complex, comprising multiple camps including Auschwitz I, Auschwitz II Birkenau and Auschwitz III Monowitz, bore witness to the suffering and death of more than 1 million people. The camp's story began in 1940 with the establishment of Auschwitz I. Originally intended to hold political prisoners, it quickly expanded its scope. Upon arrival, prisoners faced the infamous sign above the entrance, bearing the chilling phrase "Arbeit macht frei," work makes you free. The promise of freedom through labor was a cruel deception, as the reality within the camp was far more sinister. Auschwitz I, known as Birkenau, was constructed in 1941 and became the largest of the Auschwitz facilities. It held up to 90,000 prisoners and was the site of the most severe atrocities. This camp featured large gas chambers and crematoria, claiming countless lives each day. Trains transported thousands of innocent people, primarily Jews, to Auschwitz. Upon arrival, they were immediately subjected to a selection process. Nazi doctors divided them into two lines, one for those deemed fit for labor, and the other for those unfit. Children, the elderly, and pregnant women were typically categorized as unfit and faced a grim fate. These individuals were led to bathhouses under the pretense of taking showers. In reality, they were directed into gas chambers disguised as showers. Once inside, they were exposed to Zyklon B poison gas, a swift and horrifying end. Those deemed unfit for work were never registered as Auschwitz inmates, making it impossible to fully quantify the number of lives lost. For those who escaped the immediate fate of the gas chambers, life in the camp was a daily struggle for survival. They were kept in overcrowded barracks and given meager rations, just enough to sustain them. Brutal treatment, disease, and overwork took many more lives. The camp was a site of continuous abuse and terror. Auschwitz's medical experimentation was particularly heinous. The notorious doctor, Joseph Mengele, known as the Angel of Death, conducted gruesome experiments on prisoners, especially twins. These experiments included injecting serum into the eyes of children, causing excruciating pain and other unethical procedures. Such barbaric acts were carried out with impunity. In the midst of the darkness, there were stories of survival and resilience. One such survivor, Alex Grazenfield, shared his harrowing experiences at Auschwitz, emphasizing the strength and courage it took to endure such unimaginable suffering. His story and those of other survivors offer a glimpse into the resilience of the human spirit in the face of extreme adversity. The Soviet army liberated Auschwitz on January 27, 1945, ending the atrocities and saving the remaining prisoners. The world was left to grapple with the horrors that had unfolded within the camp's walls and the staggering loss of life. Today, Auschwitz stands as a place of reflection and remembrance for the millions who suffered and perished there. It serves as a stark reminder of the depths of cruelty humanity can descend to, but also of the resilience and hope that can emerge from even the darkest of times. As we conclude our story, let us remember the lives lost and honor the strength of the survivors. Auschwitz serves as a testament to the darkness that humanity is capable of, and the importance of learning from history to prevent such horrors from happening again. Thank you for joining us on this journey of remembrance. Let us carry these lessons forward and strive for a more compassionate world.